Well, something that I didn't add in my pajama medical on the blood types is that I did not add that I used to work for the American Red Cross. Now, this was a long time ago. I was much, much younger. But I was a chapter executive, basically, so I kind of headed up a chapter, a small chapter of the American Red Cross. And we had a blood center in Columbia, Missouri, not too far away. And that blood center would set up various blood drives. And my community that I was in had a large, I don't know, 4 times a year, what do you call that? 4 times a year blood drive, a huge blood drive. And they would practically serve lunch. They would have soups and sandwiches and everything like that. And different groups, different churches and things would take turns hosting it and having the meal. I don't know that they do that now, probably not, but it was a big thing a long time ago. And one of the things we had a either Amish or Mennonite. If they were Mennonite, they were very strict Mennonite. I think they were Amish, but I'm not positive which they were. Community outside of my town, and as a matter of fact, we had hitching posts at Walmart and things like this for them. So basically, we were very used to seeing them in town, and they were very supportive of the blood drives. And so, sometimes their beliefs are a little, people are a little confused about their beliefs, and sometimes it differs group to group with the Anabaptist. But anyway, the particular group that we had were very, very supportive of the blood drives. They just came out in large numbers to give blood at our blood drives. And at one time, there was kind of a new blood executive lady for the Red Cross Blood Center, which was just for the blood in Columbia. And she kind of came down and we got to talking, and she said, "You want to go out to the Amish community and see if they want to have a blood drive?" And I said, "Well, how are you going to do that with electricity and all that?" And she goes, "I don't know, let's go talk to them." And I was like, "Okay, let's go do it." And so two of us headed out, and we did talk to a member of that community, and they were happy that we asked. They were very happy we asked, and they would like to do it, but they weren't sure about the electricity part. And they needed it for centrifuges and things like that. And so basically it just didn't get off the ground, but they were really excited to talk to us about it. So that was something interesting that I ran into, and I learned all about blood types and a lot about blood and what they did at the blood center and things like that. This has been a long time ago, but people think, yeah, people think I'm a little nothing. That's just not true. I've had some really good jobs, and that was an interesting one. And also on that job, I wore about 20 hats. It kept me busy. It kept me constantly busy. So I did military service to military, and I helped set up classes like swimming classes, and also first aid and advanced first aid and CPR. And I made sure that we were making instructors for this, and I made sure that our first responders stayed qualified. And then I also became a first aid and advanced first aid and CPR instructor, so that if I couldn't find another one, at least I could fill in. And so I did from time to time, and I taught classes too. And I don't know, I did everything. I did the books. I did the clerical, and came up with promotional ideas and things like this. And I was very heavy into volunteer recruitment. So I have worked with a blood center before, and so this topic that I broached tonight about blood types was interesting to me in the past, and I think I just felt like most people excuse me, are kind of interested in it.